Alright peeps, welcome back to Planet Crafter. You find me in the cave that scared us off last time, but this time we're going down and properly exploring it. I mean all the way down, because I remember seeing a big old hole here. Ooh, and some fancy water. Proper slurping water and all. It is! And I'm going to collect my pristine shrooms while I'm here, as well as loot this blue container. Ooh, fresh slurping water. I suppose that makes sense, since we've got fresh, clean water down here. Now with this last pristine shroom, that does seem to be it for our here. And I'm not taking the ladders back up. I'm going to just jump straight up with my big fancy jetpack. And that's the way out. With this little area of the cave explored, there's nothing left to do other than pick up some toxic spores, hop into a rover, and have myself a real casual drive round the corner. And I reckon here is a canny spot to hop out, because this is where I got scared and dove back up. I was standing on this rock here, and I thought I saw Planet Crafter right here, but it's not, it's just a fancy little flower. I mean, in my defence, it did look fairly close to a Planet Crafter when it was all toxified. And here we are back at the beginning. There's me fancy base over there. Got a fancy bit of iron piled up over there. And I honestly thought there was more to this cave than, well, that little watering hole. That was pretty much it. Little watering hole, and then just have like a general explore over here. I found a couple of chests. Now crazy, but it was a good time nonetheless. Well, with this cave fully explored, I suppose the only thing left to do is gone left off here. Because we spied when we were cleaning up this area. Oh! Are these the trees? The trees that I got in me bit bubble last episode. I reckon there could be in there. It looks just like it. But anywho, as I was saying, over this way, there is a big old mine that I've been keen to check out for about 3 episodes now. So let's whiz our way out there without, ideally, crashing into any scrap and getting bloody stuck on it. So we can get a rover up to the top of this little mine. Yeah, I said top of the mine, not bottom of the mine. Is this fine? Are we staying here? Rover? Are we going to just chill here? We're definitely not. I can see we're falling already. I suppose we need to be down here anyway to clean up this toxic goo we've got going on. 149 of it? I reckon we'll get that cleaned up before my bar gets down to the bottom. Like, no, it's a matter. Oh, unless me drones are twocking me purified capsules. Oh, they have. They've actually took the pure capsules that regenerate that bar at the bottom. Oh no, I've got myself into a situation here. My only hope is that I can rub my face up against the rocks and get out of here. But before I go, I want to get one big blue bubble. But yeah, now I need to... Oh, cool, little ramp. I just need to make my way up the ramp and I'll be fine. Oh, well, that's a lot... Ooh, that's a big old wheel, ain't it? That's a lot less stressful than I thought it was going to be. Having fell all the way down. You know, as per usual, let me slurp up all the toxic goo in this area. And I'll check back with yous when it's all cleaned up. Ah, the boot. Where's me teleporter ingredients? Where's me teleporter? I have vague recollections of the teleporter being up here, covering the whole call maglev button. I certainly hope it is, because if it isn't, oh, thankfully, the other side of the teleporter. Like I was saying, if it wasn't there, I wouldn't have a Scooby-Doo of where it would be. Looking at this here, peeps, every single one of these containers is full. Like, apart from the machine itself. I might have to up the priority to high on this bad lad, just to ensure that we keep cleaning out of here. That's the only time I've upped the priority on anything, except for the rover. So ye drones, best get busy getting all of this shite recycled into its beautiful multi-story storage stack. Now, I suppose for now, the only thing we can do is plunk another container on the tippity top of this one. With no build constraints on, of course. Now, as per usual, you are demanding and supplying everything you can. Now what I've been contemplating about between episodes, peeps. Look how slow this purification number's going up here. It hasn't changed since I started waffling. 2.89 MPUs. I couldn't even waffle on long enough to get it to change. So we are going to have to change instead. Instead of having 2 fancy little atmospheric purifiers, we're going to pop 2 of these, flanking each doorway here. Now already we're looking a lot better in my Mega Dome. Side number 3 up, and finally, flanking the big window. Alright, now we have got a Mega Dome to be proud of. And we should be increasing our big old purification rate. And now hopefully we can see this number gone from 2.96 MPUs to 2.97. Oh yes! MPUs! Look at that, it's so much faster. The container's still not working. I'm going to reset the demand and hopefully that does something. Alright, I've reset the demand. Drones? Are you up there? Are you flying about the map collecting toxic water? Are you all sitting in here? So why aren't you taking stuff from these containers right here that supply everything and putting them in here that demand those very things? You know what? T2 detoxification machine, you're getting replopped. It's not as much of a pain in the arse anymore because I can just go and Control J. Oh, easy peasy. We're back in the room. Right, now let's see if replopping it sorts it out. Nope. Not at all. Let's see if it being in the walls the issue. I got all the build constraints. It's fully green. Are you gonna work now? We've got the demand set. The drones are still just sitting up there day and night. I mean, the drones are definitely working. Like, for example, we'll get them to make purification capsule here. It gets made, and then all of a sudden, there'll be a drone popping it away. So, you know, the drones are actually grafting, just not on this machine for some reason. Oh, look, I'm gonna pop down a T1 shite recycler, because this will be better than Nout if it works. Nah, nothing. These are definitely set. You know what, I'm going to take the supply everything off there. I'm going to set it again, which means I also need to set the demand. But if it works, which it is, so it's the chests that are broken. Oh, well, in that case, stop demanding anything. No more demands. And hang on, have you drones just taken things out of here and put them in the top one? They have. I don't know. I simply don't know. And look at that. The drones instantly filled up the whole T2 machine. And honestly, for now, we're just going to have this one chest working. I'll redo the rest in between episodes. Now we're back in with Rover in this mad mine area that I am keen to explore because we've only got 5 bits of goo left and I know where they are. They are right here in the corner. So let's quickly slurp these up and then we'll finally be able to breathe easy in here. Our last one floating in my face. We get the big blue bubble. Look at it gone. Now we've got a proper clean little area, or should I say, almost clean little area. 50 water, is that it? I'm going straight back to the base. Watch, I can craft a teleporter right here on the banks of this beach. Teleport back in, pick up the bits and bobs, so I can pop down a fancy pants T2 water collector of the toxic variety that supplies everything. And I suppose since we've finished the cleanup on this side of the mine, let's start our exploration on this side of the mine, beginning with this fancy pants, proper intact and everything. Look how clean it is in here. Didn't mind the scrap. Mining machine. Get some free chippos if nothing else. No mysterious objects on the floor. This one mustn't have been being used. There's no rovers, there's no gear or anything in here. It's just proper parked up on the corner of the mine. But what about this block on top of the corner of the mine here? Is there anything good on here? Because there could be. I mean, there isn't, but there could have been. I mean, regardless of that, this is a canny place to do a happy dance. You get to see the extent of the big mining operation we've got here. And I do love how the bit of this drill is right in the plant there. It's like that's where it stopped. The plant said no. Or was the bit on the ground and the plant pushed it up? Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Oh, nee wee. I'm getting to me rover because I need to slurp some oxygen before I go down that bloody hallway. Alright, with me fresh slurping of oxygen, let's go down the old familiar golden brick hallway. I hope this isn't too extensive because I can't breathe here yet in toxicity. Oh, this is very reminiscent of the first one. The first one in the shroom cave. But there's only one out here. And hopefully not another big bloody ship I can have a look at. Damn, people had moved in here. Oh, was there a key? Is there coordinates on here anywhere? No coordinates? Well, this is definitely a warden's altar. But before we get to looting, let's read the message. This planet holds unsuspected secrets. Others came here before us. We cannot decipher all their writings, but it is clear that superior beings lived here long before us. Perhaps they are still alive, close to us. Perhaps they are observing us, wondering about our fate and our living conditions. Can we hope that they will come to save us, poor doomed souls? Will they be able to raise our level of humanity to theirs? I want to believe that I can unlock a blueprint purification rocket. I need a hope. We all need hope, yeah. We are to endure. We need to believe. Ooh. I'm liking this, I'm liking the matters. I wish I could have a quick kip here, but we just gotta loot the chests. And these legends were wearing bloody Rodaros hoods. They've got style, if naught else. As that was pretty damn cool. It was like the ship, when we got to the back of the ship. Building or dam or whatever it was, and there was just like a bloody big old slate there in a golden container. I suppose since we've explored that one, why didn't we have a look at this big overturned crane? What's going on in here? Any other delights to be found? Oh, this crane has seen better days, like. But the crane does have some fat loot on it. 1,000 tokens and some tungsten. And I suppose while we have the high ground, let's check out what's going on in here. Anything fancy? Anything spectacular and magical? I'm going up there. If there's a hole in the roof, I'm going to find a way through it. And that looks like a suitable rub your face up against it type of rock. Oh, that's too slippery! But I am now super keen to check out every little corner of this mine. Even though that was probably like the one and only bit where you go see the old ancients and their constructions. Well, I have officially made it on top of the mine. Let's see if I can get one last rub your face up against the core. Oxygen level low! Right, we're going down. I was going to say there's not much up here anywho, but there's not much up here. Apart from a distinct lack of oxygen. Let me slurp it. But now that we've thoroughly explored that tip-tower crane, let's actually kind of check with some buildings. What's going on in building D? A little bit of a sleeping situation. Bit of a park your ass on the chair. Contemplate existence in the tungsten mine. And a little chest where you can store all your loot. Our rate D block is good stuff. Oh, another D block! I love it. And I especially love all this fat loot we're getting here. Oh, as if this D block doesn't have a chest. I feel gypped. I feel like I've been absolutely gypped here, like. But thankfully, we've still got 2 more Ds and a big old C to check out. Ooh, little canister. Ooh, little canister with a T5 exoskeleton. I'm pretty sure I've got one of them on you now. Yep, that is a T5 exoskeleton on my body. I'm still taking the chip though. You've got to just loot all the things you can, because you never know when you're going to get a big D that has no loot in it. Oh, come on, big C. B, hoo-hoo! I'll definitely take that. And this lovely blue chest we got here. Another poster, I bloody love it. Any of these screens got any messages for a fancy planet crafter? You know, a couple of 100,000 however many years in the future? That will be a negative. I believe that's it for our here. This whole little corner explored. And my rover's inventory chock-a-block. And there's still so much mine to explore. Like, we've got this big bloody tank thing here that we can just park the rover right inside of. But before we loot that building, we need to go around this corner here. Because when I was cleaning up the goo, I saw some more uranium scraps. And I'll take free uranium whenever I can get it. Oh, and it would seem me drones are starting to get to work emptying me rover. Cheers, drones. I know that's a long way you haven't gone, and a couple of walls to get through and all. Nay way. Are the developers put on a proper rub your face up against this rock here? Ha they have! Oh, they've up the tippity top. I am enjoying these little flower pools here, like. They're canny mad, especially when the guys are up like that. But anyway, let's loot this chest. Not bad. We're getting half decent loot here. Oh, we even get some slurpable water up here. Does that mean we're going to see some froggos? And I've officially rubbed my face up against the tallest rock here. That's where we initially came. Well, no, that is where we initially came down. Well, that's where you're maybe supposed to come down, the nice flat ramp. We've got all this to explore. This big crane here. And I haven't even been up this big crane here yet. And I've got to do that without losing the oxygen reserves. So let's get back in our rover real quick. And then plop down with teleporter so we can dump the shite in the mega dome. Now, never mind the 2 bonus boxes of shite. We're back at our base to unlock our fancy blueprint of nothing at all. But really, we're here to pop a poster I'm doing. Now, where should we pop this? Should I continue going around that side, or should I shift it over? and line it up. I want this side here. Get a proper little rap job with the toxicity posters. And now we officially have empty inventories, so we can start filling them back up again with a proper quickness. Ooh, T2 toxic goo removal explosives. I might have to test that out soon, like. I will new up at the top of here with a bit more oxygen this time. Let's have ourselves a bit of an explore all the way along this crane here, if the game will let us. What? Why is there an invisible wall here? This isn't a shade of really clean glass, is it? T2! I actually finally make the T2 rocket engine! And look at the size of these bloody scoops here. I wouldn't want to get bucketed up into them. But is this actually a bit of glass? Really, really clean bit of glass. Fair enough. I'll believe you. This once. I'll also take all of the fat loot. But with that big crane explored, let's move on to the next big crane. Which, to be fair, is just over here. But before we do that, I spied a fancy little cave while I was cleaning up. And there was no toxic goo in here. I poked my head in and I was like, need toxic goo? Just a random bloody machine? And what were ye mining, mate? You got up to here, did you? And then things got real moist. It's a shame I can't slurp this water, like, because I do need a slurp. Maybe we've got some water in here? Wishful thinking, but it could have been true. Well, I would say this is purely a little bit of a tungsten mine. Well, the whole thing is, but this cave must have been a nice, juicy tungsten vein, as well as having themselves a fair share of cheeky blue chests. Well, this owl drill seems like another one that's just been parked and left. As in, there's not all that much going on in there. All while we've got ourselves some lovely blue skies and some refreshing rain, let's see about how we get to the tippity top of this bit crane here. T3 toxins filter! Oh, might have to be doing that before we go to the next little toxic area. Because I did have to dive out a fair few times while I was cleaning out the toxic goo here. Just to, well, you know, not cork it from out of the toxic atmosphere that was around. Ooh, is this water clean now? It looks clean. 6 left, and I'll be able to slurp it up. You know what? We'll explore the bottom of this big old drill thingy-mabobby crane here last. And we've got some nice clean water. But I will use its ladders to get to the... I will not use its ladders. Have you seen the state of that? Dev said no. No ladder for you, Mr. Planet Crafter. Sorry, I only really want to get onto that one there, which I believe, if I'm clever... Oh, that's right, I noticed there's been a weird collision on the other crane. You can't go up this arm. Oh, you just can't fly up it. You have to walk up it. Fair dinkum. But from here, I'm thinking... Oh, there we go. I just need to get onto this platform, and then I'm up. Oh, as long as I'm not too lanky, we'll have no problems getting up the staircase. Well, getting off the staircase is another thing, though. Right. Well, now that I'm nigh on fresh out of oxygen, what do we got in the big D block atop the crane? Another T5 exoskeleton? Oh, aye, aye. And apart from that little exoskeleton that I've already unlocked 4 times, what else do you have up here? A pristine shroom. I mean, I'll take it. I can't make any more pristine gel because I don't have any pristine shrooms. Those 2 chests are looted. And I don't think there's much else going on up here. I mean, I'm happy to be very much proven wrong, but I don't think I will be. Especially if I keep missing the bloody jumps and that. What am I supposed to do from here? Oh, yeah. What am I supposed to do? Apart from, once again, wish there was a sitting emoji because I'd pop yours right here and just enjoy the view of the rocks. Well, there isn't. So, the only thing to do is see if there's a golden chest in one of these buckets. Come on, golden bucket chest! Ah, not today. What have we got in Big Building C then in that case? Can you redeem your golden chestless buckets? Where's the Doddy? There it is. But what about we unlabeled building? Ooh, yes, that will make us very happy. But can I open these? No, it's just purely a little reactor room. And now, just a little room. But we can descend all the way to a rover and get some oxygen. You know what, actually? Let me take you back here. Once again, don't mind the boxes of shite, because I want to show you what me bloody drones do when I dump loads of shite in here, because it's deed fun. It's proper fun. As long as I can stop clicking. Look at them go. They're collecting and putting them away. in whatever chest required, and they're bloody quick about it now. But now that we've got a 450 oxygen, let's check out these double Ds here. See if we get any mad loot. Well, I wouldn't say mad loot, but it was good enough. And I've just spied a lift. Where we're going? We're going down. All the way down. Oh my, what a massive lift that is. I mean, I did want to get down to this level, so we'll check out with triple D here. Oh, we might have a proper little loot fest going on. Or maybe some more T5 exoskeletons. Oh no, mystery blueprint. We'll have to decode that back at the base. Well, I can already see there's now going on inside this bloody D block. Yeah, now going on. But I can see fat loot and pristine shrooms in these containers. I'm thinking there's got to be something right here, because this is like the edge of the mine. Maybe this is where we get golden chest bucket? Ah, no golden chest bucket. One can always hope though, can't they? Well, with the double D and triple D fully explored, I think the only thing left to do is check this big old crane driver room. Can I sit down and pretend I'm driving the digger? Oh no. And there's not even any loot in here. That leaves us with only one place left to loot. And this entire mine? We've made short work of this mine loot like. And this machine, to me, looks to be on. So I'm curious, what's going on in here? Or at the very least, can I slurp this beach water? I can! It's all been slurped out. And then I hope before I forget, let me zoom on over here to deconstruct this toxic water collector. And I also saw some bonus chests while I was flying over. But since we got nice fresh clean water, what's going on in this big machine? A nice bit of warm water over there. And some tungsten. Oh, bloody take that. And then up on the non-flooded bridge here, we've just got the usual 4 chippos to pick up. Nothing special about it. It's just semi-submerged, that's all. But I do believe, with this looted, we have fully looted the big old mine. Now don't worry, I've still got some places to explore up here. But for now, I want to try and do a better job at showing you the drones. Look at them go! They got all over the shelf! Dropping things off left, right and centre, and probably even a bit behind us and all, but look at them, they're all back home now. And how empty's this chest? You know, we need to make a few more double-decker storages, maybe even triple-deckers. Like I said earlier, I'll do that in between episodes in my own time. For now, we've got to finish exploring. Well, that blue chest that I just flew past. Oh yeah, there's plenty of goodies in here. There's even a snazzy spacesuit for the next planet crafter that comes this way. But like I was saying, for now, we've got to see what's going on, like, properly up the top of this bit mine here. And of course, land on the roof. Like a big old turtle. So what have we got up here other than a big broken bucket arm? Well, it would seem nothing, because I have a feeling once I crest here, I'm either going to start falling through the collision, or there's going to be nothing. But I've went too far now. I'm curious. What's over here? Oh, just more rocks. Well, I don't want to go all the way over there, because I can see what's, well, not over there. But you know, I'm just happy that I've still got a bit of collision, and I'm going to go back to me rover, where I'm actually supposed to be. Look at this bloody side of the map while I've got any weather. It is cool, isn't it? No, but seriously, have you seen this bloody view? You've got the whole side of the map to admire. You know, in all seriousness, there's nought up here at the tippity top of the big old mine. So let's get back in the rover here and get out of this big old tree, because we've got some unfinished business to be getting along with in here. Platoon, a real casual toxic water collector, because we've still got 50 to get out of this tree. And I do want to see if this sinks into the ground. Go on, please do it. Go on, sink into the ground. Yes! I love it. Yeah, now you can supply everything. But as well, while I was editing the episode when we came down in this tree, in this water here, oh, big laggy water, there should be a thing to the left. Yeah, it is. But I was scared because I needed oxygen, so I never actually came through to see what was going on through here. And what's going on through here is a bit of a scary place, but I suppose it looks like I should be here. Whenever I see sound like this, I just get, you know, a little bit anxious. But what have we got doing the... Ooh! Woohoo! Is there anything else down here? Oh, just another way! It's another way doing to there! And then I'll slip up some water because I'm about to loot me a bloody gold chest and I didn't want to lose that loot. Oh, a golden drill! Look at that! How bloody perfect is that? That is a golden effigy and a half. 1,000 terra tokens. I'll even take the snidey little armor plant to deconstruct that golden chest. And you know what? While we're here, I want to see if the shroom wild's back. Because it should be back. I haven't got 100 mipoos yet. Look at this, it's back! Because I haven't got 100 mipoos. But little does the game know, I've been doing there and had a proper mad little explore. But like I touched on in that episode, I never actually intended to bypass that shroom blockage. So I'm not going to purposely cheat and bypass it again. For now, I just want to find my way out of this tree, back to me rover, and decontaminate that little area to the left, in between the two trees. So I mean, if we decontaminate the two trees, we may as well decontaminate this little bit of root in the middle, you know? It's only 9 bits to go. You gotta be a proper lazy bones not to bother cleaning this up while you're here the first time, you know? But now, this whole little area with its 2 trees and its bit root in the middle is finally all cleaned up. Apart from maybe underneath a little bit, because it did get a bit, how you gonna doing there? Oh, hello, drone! With this bit toxic goo cleaned up, I think it's only right that we crash into a shroom in midair. But other than that we go back out to this bit of area. What? There, where the light is, not where I'm going now. But while I'm here, and it's only 17 bits of goo, let's just quickly slurp it up. And you know what? Why don't we do that in a speedy up fashion? That one a couple episodes ago actually worked out alright. So I'm hopeful that this little laddie can look just as smooth. Yes! It's all cleaned up! And don't worry, I did see the fancy bit of uranium scraps. I mean, there's plenty of uranium around here as is, but I don't want to mine it just yet. I want to make sure I remember that there's uranium around here so I can pop a drill down and hope that it actually slurps up some uranium for us. But what I will do over here is pop down a fancy pants T2 toxic water collector and get the drones to get all 100 of it out. But with that T2 toxic water collector done and this whole area cleaned up, it's only right that we can out of this bit area where we've got our fancy little maglevs, pop me rover in me hoop and say, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Planet Crafter where we uncovered, cleaned up and fully explored that mad mine. Be keen for the next episode where we're gonna clean up and explore the area we are currently magleving through and not just the dam at the end. But until then, I hope you have yourselves a lovely week and I'll see yous in the next episode. Toodaloo!